to Saj Yoga Meditation. I'm John, and this is our second music and meditation program for Sahaja Yoga. And we're really happy to have you here. So there's many aspects to Sahaja Yoga, and one that enhances the musical experience or the meditation experience is music. And we're really happy to have you join our music session. And we have a very talented musical guest, Sia Reddy. She's from Austin, Texas. And Sia will be playing two songs for us. One she'll be singing, accompanied by piano, and the second on violin. And on the violin, she'll be playing one of her songs that she wrote and composed herself. And during that music, that's when we want to get quiet and meditate. And throughout the show, if we can. So settle down, sit up straight, put your hands open on your lap as if you're into meditation. We want to put our thoughts and our attention just above our head so that we can kind of reach some nice silent moments, enjoy the music better. And during the meditation, balance and relax us through Sia's music. So I'd like to welcome Sia. Thanks for joining us. We're really happy to have you here.
Hello, John. Everybody. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
It's great to have you, Sia. Nice to see you again. And can you please tell us about your first song?
Yes, sure. Excuse the reverb, that's already set for singing. The first song is based on a famous poem by an Indian saint called Adi Shankaracharya. You may have heard of him or his poetry and his writings. The chorus is in a language called Sanskrit, which has a very subtle effect on our subtle energy centers. So they are built of the words Sat, which stands for truth or knowledge, Sat, Chit, which stands for consciousness or attention as well, and Anand or Ananda, which stands for joy or bliss. And we want to identify with this. Rupam means the form, so we want to identify with that rather than with our thoughts, with our body, with our problems, with our mind. So in our meditation, we go into ourselves. We want to connect to our true being, which is our spirit. So we can make this into a little bit of an interactive session. So you can place your right hand on your heart, because this is where the spirit resides, where we have the spirit in our heart. And we want to identify with nothing else than the spirit that is eternal, innocent, and pure, and not with anything else. So we can do this, and I hope you feel peaceful and joyful during this first song. I'm not this body nor this mind. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I. I'm not this ego nor this pride. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I. I'm not delusion nor desire. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I. I'm not attachment, guilt, or greed. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I. I'm neither hate nor vanity. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I. I'm neither fear nor jealousy. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I. I'm neither thoughts nor these emotions. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I am pure bliss and awareness. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I. Sachidananda Rupam Atmaham Atmaham Sachidananda Rupam Atmaham 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 Atmaham.
Thank you, Sia. That was just beautiful. And let's keep our attention on our heart. We can put our hands up at the level of our heart. Sit quietly, close your eyes. You can breathe in slowly through your nose, hold your breath a little bit, and breathe out slowly out of your mouth. And just sit quietly and continue like this. And put your attention on your hands. If this isn't your first time on a Sahaja Yoga program, you may feel some coolness, some cool breeze on your palms. And hopefully others, for the first time, you feel nice and relaxed. So continue to breathe slowly in and out, and your attention on your heart. Okay, so slowly put down your hands, open your eyes. Welcome back, Sia. That was really beautiful, and I'm sure everyone enjoyed it because I sure did. I didn't want you to stop playing, but I know you have to.
Well, I hope I didn't tear you out of meditation, but these things are part of it, isn't it? The joy,
That's right.
the little games. So that's what it's totally fine. So
Yes.
the second piece I am going to play is based on more Celtic music, because I lived in the UK for some time. Was very impressed with these Celtic lovely tunes. So it's a kind of semi-composed, semi-improvised tune. And I'm playing this to a drone. A drone is basically a permanently sounding interval of a fifth in this case. And it's a MIDI file, I think, but it's a cello drone. And I like it very much because it builds this carpet, it builds this foundation on which you can then improvise, which, by the way, in Indian music is also existing as a tampura, the drone. So this, I hope you enjoy this. But while I'm playing, I would like you to just let the music wash over you. Don't think about something particular. Just let it work, let it wash, and see if you get into a thoughtless state.
Okay, so let's continue to sit quietly, eyes closed, attention above our head. We want to enjoy this state of quietness. So music can be a vehicle for a meditation, help slow down our thoughts, so we can feel inner peace. If you've had your self-realization on the palms of your hands, you may feel a cool breeze on your hands above your head. Let's just sit quietly for a minute. Okay, let's open our eyes. Thank you, Sia. I think you took us all to another place, maybe on the shores or the hills and dales.
The cold, cold lands of the UK.
That's okay. We didn't feel the cold. We
The
did feel
cool,
the
hopefully.
yeah. Hopefully, we felt the cool. So, if anyone has questions, comments, or let us know where you're from, you can type them in the chat. And while we're waiting for that, I like to touch on our subtle system. So we'll bring up a chart on the screen, and we can talk about what's within us. So there are chakras, energy centers. There's 7 of them, and most importantly, there is a dormant spiritual energy within us called Kundalini, and it resides in our sacrum bone. That's a triangular bone, and it's in 3.5 coils. It's dormant. And the beauty of Sahaja Yoga is that we can awaken this and we can connect with it. And this Kundalini is actually the reflection of the loving energy that does all the living work. And when we connect to this, we can connect to everything. So we're all seekers of truth, and your Kundalini can be awakened through the experience of self-realization. And this is unique to Sahaja Yoga. And during the experience, the Kundalini rises and it connects with our heart, which resides the spirit. And it rises up to the 7th chakra, the Sahasrara. And here we get our yoga or our union. And through daily Sahaja Yoga meditation, we establish this connection and we can enter into a state called thoughtless awareness. Thoughtless awareness is true meditation. We feel peace. We feel silence, which is thoughtless awareness, and hopefully touch on serenity. And you may feel this cool breeze then, which is the Kundalini awakened on the palms of our hands, above our head. And it comes out the fontanelle bone area. That's the very top of our head. When we're a little baby, it's soft. And we've made this connection. And we established this union. So we hope that you check out our website, and you can find classes, videos. You can join online meditation. It's always free. Sham, can you put up the picture with the links? There we go. And most importantly, if this is your first time to experience your self-realization, the link for the center video, that's for the experience of your self-realization, with the photo of Shrimaji Nirmala Devi. And she's the founder of Sahaj Yoga. And Shrimaji found the key for us to achieve our self-realization through our own pure desire. And through her affirmations and guided meditation, you can make this connection. You can get your self-realization. Shrimaji calls this time that we're in the blossom time. And through your meditation, that will happen. So we're getting close to the end of our program. Let's see if there's any questions. Oh, here's one. Sia, what inspired you to write these songs? That's from Andy.
You can hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Sia.
Yeah. You know, in our meditation that we've been doing for so long, we always have a desire to express ourselves, but also to let music be the vehicle to help us and others to get to this meditative state, which is the beauty of music. And the one with the Celtic tunes, I think Sylvia said it very sweetly in the chat. It's like the hills, the violin tune, for example, to express this width, this freedom, this coolness also of those British Isle mountains, in a way that are just a beautiful way of feeling inside, wide, and just like those mountains. So it's a little bit descriptive, but it's also meditative. So maybe that. And same for the song. The poem by Shankaracharya obviously is extremely deeply working on our subtle system if we just say those words, because they actually work on our subtle system. This Sanskrit language does that. Just by pronouncing those syllables, it does something to our subtle system. So it actually can be quite deep if we try. We can all try, but if you join the classes, you'll learn about your subtle system and how to cleanse it and how to understand it and how to get into this peace. So hope that answers the question.
That's great. Thank you, Sia. So, Sia, I have a question for you.
Sure.
You've been practicing Sahaj Yoga meditation for many years and playing and performing. How do you think that helps you in any way in your performance, in your creativity, in your writing?
The meditation, oh, definitely. It has changed my entire path, I think, as a musician. I think for many years I was also quite lost, not knowing what I'm actually supposed to do. I like to dip my feet into musical theater songs, into jazz, into pop songs, into classical, into Indian classical, and sometimes I'm like, what am I doing with all that stuff? And what is it good for? And how I think the question in the end that the question came closest to my heart was, in the end, what am I useful for? How can I be useful? And I think when we meditate, especially in collectively like here, even though we're all somewhere else and we're just online, I feel so amazing myself when I'm playing and you are all here and meditate. I can feel that, and you become like an instrument, like your instrument, right? And that's incredibly joyful to be able to convey something. And so it goes both ways, if that makes sense.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
And also, I think through the meditation, I think I understood certain things a little bit more deeply. Now, I'm just going to share this thought that I just had a few minutes ago. If you think of the violin, you're playing all the notes with your left hand. So the melody is depending on your left hand, and also the vibrato, which is the emotion, which is a feeling. And the left side in our body is the emotions. So it's quite interesting to think that I'm expressing my emotions through the left hand, whereas the right hand is the hand that can control the volume, how loud and soft I play, and it replaces the breath. I don't have a wind instrument, I have a string instrument, I have to fake a breath. The breath happens between the bow changes. So anything to do with the breath and anything to do with the power is the right side, which again is that side of action. So that's really interesting to think of. So you can go loud, you can go soft in the right, but you can only express the emotions and the melody with the left. So maybe that's just something, I think I would have never thought of something like this in my music had I not been meditating and understanding these two channels and how they beautifully work together to create one.
Wow, that's really, that's amazing to think like that. That's great. How do we find more of our music, Sia?
You can maybe share this link for Sahaja Yoga Meditation, I think. There's a couple of songs on there. We did a song to the Sanskrit works Hum and KSHAM. We did an OM track. They're all created to help people meditate. And yeah, I'm not very organized otherwise with my music yet. Maybe one day.
Okay. That's okay. I hope you can come back and visit us again.
Yes, please. Would love to.
Okay, we really look forward to that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us and for sharing everything and the beautiful music. I'm sure everyone enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So I guess that's a wrap for our program. Thanks everyone for joining us. Please, share this with others. We'd love to have a bigger audience, and do definitely check out your self-realization, other classes, and hope to see you next week. Good luck with your meditation. Bye for now.